Welcome back to the channel, and it's Madden time, baby. And before we head into the video, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and comment. So, they just recently came out with a new set, which is 88 overall team builders fantasy pack for Series 3. And there's a few good players that came out with this shit, so I'll make a top 10 ranking like my other one I did for Series 2. So let's get this shit started. Alright, before we start talking about these cards, just a reminder, this is not a ranking. This is more of a list. But all these 10 cards I'm gonna list on this list are gonna be really good and usable at this point in the game. So this card's really good. He's like Ingram, 86 speed, 6'2", good excel, good catching. His route running is above 80 in each one, and he has decent run blocking. He'll play really good for you. Power him up. No, I mean, you can't power him up. I mean, put Brawl on him, 88 speed, and then if you have Vikings team, then he gets to 89 or 90 if you get 50 out of 50. But yeah, this card is really good. Really good tight end. Best tight end out of the bunch in this new series. Alright, on to the next one. To be honest, I never heard this guy in my life, but I guess he's having a good season for the Bears. So this card is really good. 90 speed, 90 excel with 87 agility, 89 jumping. And he with lockdown all the way. Not all the way, but lockdown to tier 9. He gets 90 zone. And with the lockdown, you get to also 90 press. So this card is it's a really good card. Really, really good. So if you have lockdown, you need a corner, he's probably a good option to go with. Alright, next is Johnathan Taylor. He's basically like the most that just came out for most feared. He's basically like a budget version of him. So he's gonna be brawler 93 speed with decent excel, decent agility, good enough carry. His catch is pretty good. Cause I'm surprised because in college he was terrible at catching the football. But anyway, 85 change direction is kind of low, but he has decent truck and his break tackle kind of low. But you get in this card for pure speed and power because he's 5'10" and he's 226. But yes, he's a running back. In the like 50K range, he's a good option to go with. Most likely the best card on offense for this program. But yeah, let's look at the stats. 92 speed, and he gets his go deep. With go deep, he gets his deep route running all the way. He has decent stats. I already tried him out. He's really good. Speedy receiver. Even he's got some height on him, 6'1". Really good card. I had him on crosses all the time when I was playing weekend league. He's playing really good. So yeah, if you need a receiver, this is the guy to go with. Alright, next up on the list is Diontae Johnson. His stats are similar to Slayton, but he has one less speed, and his deep route running doesn't get to 90, which is the threshold of go deep. But yeah, this card's still going to play pretty well because I have play fake on Slayton, and he's playing fine with the deep route running, so he should be fine for you too, especially for the team team. Get the extra speed for him. And with the brawler, a really good card, but just a little bit below Slayton's like in terms of stats. Alright, on to the next. Alright, next on the list is Johnathan Abram. Now this one is the best defensive player out of this program. This is Johnathan Abram. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, but here are the stats. Great excel, great speed, great tackling, great hit power. Even though hit power doesn't matter that much, but I think it matters some because I'm getting more fumbles with obviously high hit power. But anyway, this card is just amazing. He's a budget animal. Budget. This card is like, oh, I have him. He's amazing. He's basically like the Maze, but just way cheaper. He's like 3/4 of Maze's price, the 50 card. Like, this card is ridiculous. If you need a user, he could be a user for like maybe a few months, like maybe until like at least maybe beginning of December or something like that, because this card is so good with the physical stats. With the great tackling, with lockdown gets to 90, with the hit power, and then with the speed with brawler, and if you had the Raiders cam, even with another speed, like this card is fantastic. On to the next one. So next up on this list is DJ Shark Jr. He's a tall receiver with great speed. He's basically like the Slayton, and basically like the Diontae Johnson, but he's like he's in the middle between them. So it would be Slayton him. It would be Slayton first, Shark, and then Diontae Johnson. But this Shark is good. Remember, he had a good card last year. He had a Theme Builder Part 2, 95 overall, which is really good, 96 speed. But this card is just like kind of similar, just little bit less speed because obviously early in the year, but this card is really good. 91 speed with Brawl with 93 speed, and he's gonna be 6'4", 6'4". So he's gonna play really good for y'all, especially if a Jags team. You get extra speed. And next up on this list is Tracy Walker. He has decent speed with decent excel. He's basically like the Abram, but less, little bit less speed, 2 less speed. But he's pretty decent. Another user to use. 6'1" frame, really good card. On to the next. All right, next up on this list is Bobby McCain. Another great user from this program to choose from. Well, he has 90 speed, 90 excel. His tackles a bit low. His zone coverage a little bit low. He's basically he's gonna be a user for you. A user. With Brawl at 92 speed, and then with the Dolphins cam 93. Pretty decent card. On to the next. All right, next up on this list is Gallup. He's a pretty good card too. His deep out running is really high, 87. Will go deep. He gets it to over 90 for the threshold, and he has decent speed with decent height. It's gonna be 92 speed with Brawler or Sprinter, then another one with Cowboys cam. So he's a pretty decent card. Really good card. People be sleeping on this card. He's high. He's really good. All right, thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, comment, and I'm out of here.